All right. Take your seat, sir.
Alrighty, what are we doing here, Jose?
Well, Mr. Raul, we're going to be flying to Italy.
And why are we going to Italy?
We're going to go see an F1 race. It's going to be super sick. Let's talk a little bit about our setup right now.
So you guys can't see this, but I have a prime lens on the camera, and it's 50 mils, so it's kind of punched in for video.
So far.
So, 15 feet away from us, you're sitting on a backpack, on a chair, pointing toward this wall that we found on an Alaskan air flight. So, we're off to a great start.
Where's the flight going is the real question.
Yeah, let's find out.
Can we find out?
So, it's actually not going to Alaska, it's going to Seattle. And the flight's on time, so if you board flight 505, Arctic Monkeys reference, be here by 1:38 and you will depart.
That's so funny. You will depart.
I was probably cut off because this is the frame right here.
No, that's super sick. All right, so let's talk about. Have you ever left the country?
Only to Mexico, but other than that, not really.
No.
Have you?
No, only to it's the classic
Just
first
visit our
generation,
family,
visit the family. And I mean, how long? Well, actually, you've been to Mexico recently.
Fairly recently. I did
Okay.
go for New Year's to visit my family.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long before that, was the time in between your visits?
It was a year and a half.
Year and a half, okay.
With college and our full-time jobs,
Yeah.
it had been a while. Mm-hmm. Trust me, in high school, I used to skip school a lot and go
Okay.
like 4 times a year. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's now. Growing up, that used to be like
The
what my
norm,
family
yeah.
did as well.
Right?
It was just like you would get taken out of school early on a break and then return late on the
From
break.
the break, yeah.
It was really weird.
Yeah, my spring break used to be a week and a half.
Yeah, for real. And then like my winter break was 2 months. Like, what was that?
So when was your last time you went to Mexico?
Oh, dude, I was 15 the last time I went to Mexico.
Oh, so like last week?
I'm young. What can I say? I do my my Kegels.
You're old enough. No.
You're old enough. No. We're gonna have to explain a lot of these like inside jokes.
Explain it to the people. Talk to the people. No.
We're gonna explain that one later. It's all right. But yeah, I was 15. And I remember like the last time I went, it was to Mazatlan.
Okay.
It was like a nice like resort. Mm-hmm. So I went to visit my family, went to that like nice resort, and then we just like never went back. And I think it was mostly just because in Mexico like things were getting bad for a little bit there. I'm not sure what the climate is like nowadays. But I want to go back. I want to go back.
It's better than when we were teenagers. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that much,
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I definitely want to go back. But this is the first time I'm leaving the country since then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
8 years, yeah.
Yeah. 8 years, and so it's like, it's weird. It's interesting. I mean, I got my passport, I think, for that one trip to Mazatlan, and that was it. That's the only time I've ever used it, and so.
Hey, we're gonna put another stamp on that passport.
We're gonna put another.
Not today
stamp.
though. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
This is a 16-hour travel day for us.
You're gonna hopefully see most of it. On this flight, you're sitting behind me. No. On the JFK flight to Milan, you're sitting behind me.
On our main flight to Milan, I'll be right behind you.
Yeah. So we can get some footage there.
Yeah. And if not, oh well. We have our phones too.
Yeah. We'll have our phones.
We brought multiple cameras.
We got a lot of views.
We did not.
We indeed did not bring multiple cameras. It's great. You see that little Red Bull cooler over there?
I do. I want to just take it and put it here.
Yeah.
So
just,
if Max Verstappen ever sees this video, we did bring our Red Bull shirts, and we are watching you, and we hope you win and make our lives miserable. But man, no one can stop you.
I'm a Max Verstappen fan. I love that man. I love that man.
I am a Red Bull and Ferrari fan because Sebastian Vettel.
Give us your top 3.
Top 3 of all time, or just like me personally?
Top 3 teams and top 3 of all time. You know more about F1 than I do.
This is true, right? So back when I first started watching F1 as a teenager.
Okay.
I didn't watch it like super religiously like how I do now. I just kept up with it a little bit.
Okay.
It was back when Drive to Survive first started, so before the hate.
Okay.
So I got to watch a little bit of F1. I saw Drive to Survive as it was taking off, so I was like, okay, cool. I'm learning more about the sport.
Yeah.
But back then it was McLaren. I was actually a McLaren fanboy, just because of its history, because of Bruce McLaren as a racer and everything, right? I thought it was fantastic. Nowadays, though, I main Red Bull and Ferrari. I alternate between both.
Yeah.
Not because Carlos won. If anything,
Carlos.
El Prestinato. That's my guy.
Raza. Vámonos.
Yeah. Right. But I would say Red Bull, Ferrari. Actually, Ferrari, Red Bull, and then McLaren. And I only put Ferrari on top, not because I think they're better, because, let's be honest, Red Bull's been dominating for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And then they had that run with Vettel in the early 2010s. But I put Ferrari on top just because of its history, its passion.
Okay.
The Tifosi are insane. And I think our driver pair up is really, really good this year. We'll see how that looks like once Lewis Hamilton comes in, right?
Yeah.
But for my drivers, let's do current. I'll mix it up and do 3 on the grid and then do 3 off the grid.
Okay.
Right. On the grid.
Yeah.
In no particular order though, because I think this grid is pretty good. But to me, it really is Charles, Carlos, and Max.
Okay. Those are good.
Yeah, I really love what those 3 guys do.
Okay.
There's others. I mean, there's strong competition. I like Albon and what he's done at Williams. He just re-signed earlier today. That's the news I woke up to.
I didn't know that.
So he extended his contract, so he's safe for next year. But yeah, I think those 3 guys are really good. I love the rivalry that's in Ferrari right now, and it has been for the last few years. They kind of get along, but push comes to shove, they're always trying to beat each other.
Yeah.
And then Max is just a force of domination that's never been seen before. So it's been really cool to see history get written.
Yeah. No,
then,
that's. Hey,
what about you? Because you've watched recent F1. You've watched this season, a little bit of last season.
Yes.
What are your 3 teams, 3 guys?
Oh man, it's gonna be really hard to say mine after you spoke on yours.
I really just like this guy.
Mine are very superficial. And that's what I've come to realize after having this conversation just now.
That's fine.
And it's okay. Okay, so my 3 teams. So number 1 is Red Bull. I think it's really funny that a drink team is beating out most car companies. That's great. That's awesome.
Fantastic.
Especially McLaren.
It's a great meme, yeah.
McLaren is definitely second. I like McLaren a lot. Man, third is hard. I'm going to say it's going to be probably the Red Bull rebrand, just purely for Daniel.
For RB, interesting.
Yeah,
so are you a Daniel fan?
I am. I wasn't before, but I am now. I think he's hilarious. I think he's really funny.
He's really funny, and I really liked him. My hot take is I don't think he should. I don't want to say he shouldn't be in the sport. Maybe there is a seat for him.
Yeah.
But I think the seat at RB is not his seat. I think it's Liam Lawson, who's the guy that stepped when Daniel broke his wrist last year.
Yeah.
Liam's the guy that stepped in and actually scored points for back then they were still called AlphaTauri.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's my personal opinion. I have nothing against Daniel.
Hey.
I joke that he's washed a little bit, but that's just me being
Bro
mean.
is washed.
He's hilarious. His time as the promo driver with Red Bull and him doing all the events was really good. He's got charisma.
He's got charisma, and that's like half the battle.
The honey badger's the goat. Bro.
Yeah. How do you make cars racing more interesting? Because you have personality.
You put awesome Australian people.
That's why I think Carlos Sainz is hilarious, and I really love that man. So he's number 2 on my favorite drivers.
That's a good pick. That's a really good pick.
He has the personality. He has the looks. He is. I don't know how to explain it other than he is the most charismatic driver so far that I've seen.
Yeah.
And it's great. He gets along with pretty much everyone. It was really cute when he was trying to get to podium whenever
right after your surgery.
yeah, that was great. The dude's appendix is gone.
Yeah.
What's that in my rear wheel?
At the procedure, go, oh, I have it in the bag.
Yeah.
Recency bias might be a thing, right? Like in the sport, they say you're only as good as your last race.
Yeah.
Whether that's good or bad, like, hey, if you bombed your last race, oh, you suck. Like, this is the end of your career. If you win and you had gone through a dry spell, it's comeback season, right?
It is comeback season.
I think Carlos, though, recency bias or not, man had surgery and a week later won the race. He
insane.
overtook Max before Max even DNF'd.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
impressive. Like,
That is, hey, that is a feat in itself.
he couldn't walk. He couldn't take the steps in the podium.
Yeah.
But he raced the hell out of that car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Who's number 3 now, though?
Oh, like I was doing it in the opposite order.
Opposite
3,
order.
2,
So 3, 2, 1.
1.
All right, who's won? Oh, I know who won.
What do you?
Why do you even ask?
who do
It's
you-
Max.
Yeah, it's Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen. He's unintentionally funny. I think his timing
he's hilarious.
is great. Like,
Did you hear his stuff after Lando's win? If my mom had balls, she'd be my dad.
bro, that's crazy. Man abused him.
Yeah.
It's great.
Go ahead and walk to the gas station.
But yeah, that's purely like the only reasons I like these guys is because I
Yeah.
think they're really funny.
Oh, I think they're hilarious.
Yeah.
I think when there's only 20 of you in the world, like there's only 20 drivers in this high caliber of a sport, whether they're personal friends or not, they probably enjoy spending time with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Just because like they're going through the same thing day
For
in, day
sure.
out.
For sure. And Lando Norris is definitely a
Honorable mention.
An honorable mention.
Yeah.
The only reason for that one is because of the emote we have at work,
Lando F1.
where he's drinking milk. I don't know why I think that's so funny. I just send it randomly to people.
Yeah, I use it as a reaction all the time too.
Just like
This also means that someone purposely uploaded that photo of Lando to use as an emoji.
it's so good.
I've considered uploading more myself.
yeah. You know what? You should.
just do it.
You should.
Let me
Let's,
come back,
let's
yeah.
do it. Yeah. That'll be good.
Yeah, if at work I say I'm catching up, I'm uploading F1 photos to Slack so we can have new emojis.
You're doing God's work.
I really-
Honestly, it's great. Let's talk about the people to the right of us. Like, I made awkward eye contact with one of the people in there.
Okay.
Okay, he's not looking at us anymore. It's fine.
Okay. Was it the bartender?
No,
Just one of the
but
customers.
it was one of the customers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so right at this door you see on frame, like at the very edge.
Oh, can
Right.
they see that?
I think they can see the wood, right? So there was a
Hopefully,
waitress
yeah.
there, and she was serving these two lovely ladies, right?
That's great.
What do you think they ordered?
Oh,
Do you think they started cracking open some alcohol? It's already pushing noon. No, it's not. It's probably pushing like
What kind of-
10 something.
what kind of restaurant is? I don't even know what kind of
Bless
restaurant
you.
this is. Oh, it's like Southern Comfort. I want to say the woman that is facing us probably got some chicken and waffles,
Okay, that's a solid pick.
and then the woman in front of her probably got like chicken fried steak. They look
Ooh,
look
okay.
like they know what they're doing. Some
Yeah.
Southern women.
Yeah, I would have said you don't
appreciate
think
it.
anything traditional like pancakes, but if you said chicken and waffles, I think that
I think that
counts.
counts.
The
I
waffle
think that
part
counts.
counts. Okay.
Yeah.
They're two solid picks. All right. But do you think they cracked open a bottle?
Ooh,
Do you think that was part of the options?
probably not. I mean, like, look, let's take a look at the wine selection here.
Okay.
And now they can't see any of
I know,
this.
but we can.
We could
relate
be
to that.
lying.
Yeah.
We could be
There's
lying
actually
to you
no
guys.
bar here. We're making all
there's
of
there's
this
a
up.
wall. We're working on our improv. The wine selection is like
Yes,
it's
and?
full. Yes, and it's full. There's it doesn't look like too many people order here, so I'm assuming it's very expensive, and so I don't think
It could
they
be.
will be cracking open a bottle of wine.
Okay, that's fair.
Now, maybe they have a beer. Did we think about that?
There is tap there, and they have some domestics, and they have IPAs because we're in the Austin airport, so of course.
Of course they have IPAs. No, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That was hilarious. Okay, but here's something that I do want to point out.
Okay. Go for it.
So look at the TVs, right? We got one TV that has nothing on it. They
Yeah,
have
it's just
its-
the default screen. Actually,
There's
no. The one furthest just has the
Bro.
TV menu.
yeah, we got Roku City over there.
Yeah.
Um,
We got a recap of last night's baseball game.
yeah. Who? I don't even.
can't even tell who
I
it
don't
is.
even know
Yeah.
baseball, so I'm
I
not
hardly.
even trying.
Well, okay. Right now they're recapping the Yankees game and the Twins.
Okay. And the third one, it looks like
like a lo-fi background. So they
Like a
probably have
lo-fi
music playing.
chill vibes to study and relax to. It's not the lo-fi girl, but it's like a lo-fi city
Like
ambiance.
city, like Japanese village, and an alley,
yeah. That's man, the triality of man, I guess.
For
Roku
real.
City goes hard.
They got the kitchen working overtime over there.
They are. He's making that coffee. Crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff.
All right, we
you
will-
think that sums up the first portion of this podcast?
I think it does. We'll continue this at some point, either when we land or at JFK Airport when we find more interesting. Oh, we didn't even talk about the door.
Oh, that's right.
This is the reason I wanted to record this.
Okay, that's right. You have your ticket with you? You can pull it out while I start the conversation.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So basically, last night this man sends me a TikTok showing Gate 15 of the Austin airport and how it has the magic destinations. I had never seen it. This is actually my first time here in the Austin airport. I usually fly out of San Antonio. Yes, I know the San Antonio airport's small. Fight me. But we took our time and we went through the little questionnaire. It's super cool. They have like benches and furniture that comes out of the walls and through itself, kind of selling the magic vibe. So, all right, Jose, you want to show the people your ticket?
Punch in. It's already punched in, but
It's okay. I can
it's
punch
great.
it in post.
That's great. It's all right. We have B-roll of Raul holding his ticket. It's a very bad B-roll, but we'll play it now.
I probably won't even play it.
Yeah, so it like asked us a couple of questions, and it was pretty cool. I have no idea what this is. The Garmin Gast trilogy. The Garmin Gast Castle is my destination.
Chat, if you know what that is, please comment below.
Yeah, please, for real. Cool stuff.
Yeah.
That was it. That was I wanted to
My
talk
ticket
about that a
was
little bit.
to Geneva, so I get to hang out with Anne Hathaway all day. So I think it's a win-win.
War.
My ticket's in my backpack, so I can't pull it out. You're actually standing on my backpack, which I think we explained at the beginning.
It looks great. It's a very good
It's
setup.
fantastic. Look, actually, I'm gonna take a photo of it.
I'm sure people are laughing at us a little bit.
Oh, 100%.
100%. It's okay.
As they should.
Oh, we're gonna put a little bit of footage of Raul putting his face in one of those things over there. You see that?
We might.
It's gonna be good. Hey, what's up? You can. Oh, there it is. There's the footage. It's gonna be vertical. It's great.
No, this is me just vlogging the.
Oh, vlogging the vlog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if you guys see this early, you'll see it on my Instagram story.
Yippee! The setup looks so good. Wow, lovely. I say every single time we do one of these, we shout out one person.
Okay.
So who's gonna be our shout out? I think.
There's only one right answer.
What's the right answer?
Oh well, are we going silly or are we going authentic?
Let's go authentic for this
Okay.
one.
I think the first one is Jose's lovely girlfriend and my friend Maya. Maya came in clutch and drove us up today, and so shout out Maya.
Shout out to Maya. Yeah, she really helped me out, and I was bullying her all day. So
Yeah.
so it's great
How
stuff.
dare you?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Great stuff. All right.
Great stuff. Alrighty.
Let's go.
Let's go.